Hello everyone, it's daytime! I'm Buster the Fox, and welcome back to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links The Ladder Battle, a series in which I attempt to get as high as possible on the ladder rankings. In the last episode, we got... well, let's go over this first. I made a couple changes. So, some cards have not been working well. I took out Dark Magician, and I took out Rope of Life. In exchange for Rope of Life, I put Ryoryoku back in, which is a very great card. I'm surprised I haven't been playing it this whole time. And for Dark Magician, Magical Marionette. Now, this is actually a very good card, specifically for this deck even. So this is a spellcaster with 5 stars to summon. So it does take 1 sacrifice, but it... whoops. The point here is it has 2,000 attack points. I should stop doing that. But let me read its effect. So each time a spell card is activated, it gets a spell counter. It gets 200 attack for each spell counter on it. So it's a lot like the Maiden of Macabre in that way. But you can remove 2 spell counters from the card and then destroy any monster on the field. Oh yes! And because it's a spellcaster with 2,000 attack, it synergizes with Magician's Circle. So if for any reason I can't use Dark Magician Girl, I can get Magical Marionette out instead. And in fact, this card is better than Dark Magician Girl because it has this effect. Of course, no, actually, let's see. No, Dark Magician Girl does have better defense points, but whatever. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? Oh, by the way, it is now the start of August, which means the ranks actually rolled over. So, because of the rank we were at, we actually rolled down to Bronze Rank 4, so I took it upon myself to do a few online duels, fought a Merrick here, and got myself back to Silver Rank 1. So we're going to be starting from there this episode. Hopefully I'll be able to do more matches during the month, because before it was only like half a month, now we're doing a whole month. Yay! So I can do ladder battles much better than I used to. Alright, so into our first match of the day against Seek and Destroy. Silver Rank 3. Alright, so we're playing Seto Kaiba. Alright, we're going second, and high stakes for my opponent there. Power of Dark and Peak Performance. 30 card deck. Alright.
Duel.
So let's see what my opponent starts off with. We've got Twin Barrel Dragon. Uh-oh, he's going to try to go for Yami right away. Good. Lucky Iron Axe. The equipped monster gains 500 attack. If it's destroyed and sent to the graveyard, he gets to draw a card. Okay. So, starting with Trap Jammer, Michi, and, oh my gosh, this card has done so well for me. We're going to summon Gil Garth. There we go. Alright, I'm going to save Big Bang Shot for later. Wait a minute! I gotta use Bang Bang Shot. Of course, he just gave it an equip spell. So I gotta use that, actually. Boy, I need to pay better attention. Alright. I was like, oh, so it just means he gets to draw a card. No. What? I thought... if this face of... oh, if the Lucky Iron Axe is destroyed, not if the monster it's equipped to. Okay. So that's good. I have Michi, and that's Trap Jammer, so I have some control on the board, and I have some monster removal on the board, if anything goes badly. And then I have some power up here. So, I'm going to go with Meiko here, because of course you can destroy any continuous spell or traps that may come out. And then we're going to attack with Gil Garth to get that piercing damage. This is Fire King Avatar Yaksha. I don't think it does anything special. It has a lot of attack points, though. Fire King... I wonder if this is a Fire King deck. Oh, we won. Dude, whenever I win that quickly, every single time, I'm like, oh, I didn't expect it to go by that quickly. Okay. Well, good game nonetheless. That was pretty fun. Alright, so, quick victory. And we're still doing the good old extra dual point thingamabobs. Alright, so let's hope the next one can get us to Silver 2. Alright, into our second match of the day against SG4, Silver Rank 5. And it is Joey Wheeler we are going first. And we will get a rank if we win this one. Rank up hype, everybody. Power of Dark versus LP Boost Alpha. Okay. Definitely a good skill. So, first of all, I'm going to put out my Michi there. Now, I'm actually going to start with Meiko. And then if he manages to summon something that beats Gilgarth, that beats this, then hopefully Gilgarth will be able to come out and then defeat whatever he puts out. And if not, I'll put out Gilgarth. Or maybe I could do Dark Magician Girl. Ooh. Is this a direct damage deck? It could be. Although most people play Taya with dual standby to get more cards in their hand at the start when they do that. I've fought a few people who do direct damage, and I've lost against one too. I don't remember if that was in this series or if I did that off camera, but I have fought somebody who played Taya, and they just played Hinotama and Restructure Revolution. You know, lots of stuff. So here I am going to summon Gilgarth and hope to do some extra damage. I did just get Trap Jammer, but unfortunately if whatever he has down there is a trap, I won't be able to do the jammin'. He's able to play it right now, but he chose not to. Either that or there's just a lot of lag going on, but the last match was pretty good, so let's see what you got. By the way, always attack with your lower attack point monster, because if he has something like the Golden Apples, then it'll end up with 1900 attack, and then my 2000 attack guy can kill it. Of course, I've also seen times where he summons like a Golden Apples, and then under Yami it gets even more extra attack, so it would be like 2100 instead? I don't know. But I have Michi in the back, so even if he does get something big out, it's not that big a deal. Right. So normally he'd be at 100 life points left, but because of LP boost, he is sitting pretty at 1100. So we've got a Mirage Dragon. I can't activate traps during the battle phase. That's dangerous. And Grarl. Alright. So... Dark Magician Girl can take care of that. Unless he's able to destroy both of my monsters somehow, which I don't think he can. But then again, he also has another face down. I'm not going to be able to Michi this because it's going to be during the battle phase. Yeah, doesn't give me the prompt. Meiko can only kill continuous spells, not equip spells. Alright, that's no good to me right now, but let's hope that whatever he has face down cannot stop Dark Magician Girl, otherwise this is going to be a loss for us, I think. If he has Mirror Wall, or something like that that prevents me from killing him, then we're in trouble. I can't even use Trap Jammer, unless he plays something right now, which he doesn't. Alright. That's smart. That's a smart play. So let's attack and hope against hope. Come on! Oh! What have you got, man? Oh, it's Rising Energy. No! So, yeah, that's basically like Mirror Wall in a way, except I'm just going to take a bunch of battle damage from it. Man, this is annoying. You can make entire decks based around this, I bet. Ouch. Well, that's game. That's it. He has enough to kill me now, see? And, jeez, Michi is not very useful against this guy. Neither is Mirror Wall. Goodness gracious. And even when you get something to kill it, all you have to do is support it with stuff like Rising Energy. Because you can still use traps, it only stops your opponent, so that is one loss for us. That is unfortunate. It does occur sometimes, of course. Alright, well, let's get going into a third match then. Still get 2350. Alright, so much for our rank. But, like I say, that happens. You win some and you lose some. But man, I hate losing. I haven't played with the voices on in this series in ages. Just something I thought of just now. Here we go, match number 3, Rhodius, Silver Rank 3, playing Bandit Keith. Alright, I've played a few Bandit Keiths in my time. I find that they tend to use Restart and Switcheroo, but Switcheroo has been nerfed recently, so who knows if he's still playing that. We are going second against a Blue Flame Swordsman. He's pretty strong. So what does he do? Well, once per turn, either player's battle phase, you can target a warrior-type monster. This card loses exactly 600, and if it does, that monster gains 600. When this card controls battle, destroyed by opponent's card effect and sent to the graveyard, you can banish and target a warrior, fire-type monster, and special summon it. Okay, that's a lot of stuff that he does for being a level 4 1800 attack monster and having no drawbacks. That is Magician's Circle. I am actually gonna set this guy, because he'll have 1800 defense once he comes up under Yami. Hopefully he will attack and think that I just can't hit him. And then next turn I can sack for Trance and get Magician's Circle from Magical Marionette. If he does manage to kill it, I will Michi. Okay. So he won't be able to kill me. We're gonna tie. Good. Let's see if he ends his turn here. That'd be the best. Yes! Okay, cool. So I am curious what his face-down card is, but Man with Wujat is going to show us. Love this card. He's the only card left in my deck that has 1800 attack under Yami. Super Rush Headlong. Target a face-up monster control the player an attribute. If the target battles an opponent monster with that attribute this turn, destroy the opponent monster. Okay. So that was an equip spell. Nothing to be scared of. Let us trib. Now, I don't think we can win this turn even if we use Riryoku. So, Magician's Circle. I'm still going to use it. Actually, no, I'm not. I should save that for something bigger, in case he gets something good out. Oh, let's check what this guy does. Oh, it's a Gemini. Special summoned. Okay, so Trance is not special summoned. I don't need to worry about it. So, out comes Magician's Circle. And because Dark Magician Girl is in my hand, and because Magical Marionette, as I said, is actually... Oh, never mind. That's a quick play. I missaw the... But that doesn't matter, right? I don't think so. We're still going to do Magical Marionette. I will get banished, I guess, but he's still going to get destroyed. If that target battles an opponent's monster with that attribute, destroy that monster at the start of the damage step? Let's see. So... yes. Let's attack you. I really need to check this. So target one face-up monster you control. Who did he... I don't remember seeing... Alright, well... He is light attribute? Show me his attribute, please. He's earth. And he is dark. Okay. Looks like we got out of that unscathed. Either way, we have Michi. So, good. Molten Destruction. Increase the attack of all fire-type monsters. So that gave our Magical Marionette a spell counter, which is really good. I should also use Riryoku. In fact, if I use that, I can then remove 2 spell counters to just destroy this guy straight up if he's being a pest. Which, I think that quick play spell only works for 1 turn. I'm trying not to spend too much time reading effects and stuff, but okay, so let's normal summon Man with Wujat. There we go. He has nothing for me to look at. Let's activate Riryoku. So I'll go ahead and have your attack. Give it to you. There we go. Now, I'm going to activate your effects. And destroy you, and then defeat you for nearly 4,000 damage. Okay, beautiful. I think there was a lot of lag happening in that match, so it felt a lot slower than it was. But that worked out. I was really scared of that that one quick play spell, because I wasn't sure what he did with it, or what attribute he did, or what monster he selected. I really don't know. But since I was able to replay the attack thanks to Magician's Circle, I was able to just not attack the dude, and so it worked out. Anyway, I do want to do one more. Yeah, I gotta do one more. We're not that far into the match, or the episode yet, and I gotta get at least one rank, come on! Okie doke. Match number 4 against Sasuke Uchiha. It's Uchiha, buddy. It's Uchiha. But anyway, we're fighting Joey Wheeler and going second, and here's our rank. Hopefully we can win this duel. So, Power of Dark versus LP boost? No. Okay, 30 card deck, and he has 1 card in his extra deck. Interested to see what he's got in store for me here. It would be interesting to see a warrior deck. They recently buffed one of Joey's skills having to do with warriors to try and get people to use it. I actually tried building a warrior deck of my own. I don't feel like the skill is worth using over something like Yami, you know, Power of Dark and all the other field spell skills. There are some other skills that are of course very useful, like the Teo one that I mentioned earlier where you start with extra cards. That makes both players start with extra cards though, so it's really only useful in certain deck types. But anyway, here we go, we summon Meiko, we've got Mirror Wall in the back, and that is Stray Asmodean. Ooh, wow. When he's destroyed and sent to... when I destroy him, both players gain 800 life points. Interesting. Okay, he's got a lot of defense points, but luckily, we at least tied, instead of me taking damage. I wonder if he is going to tribute that. He's not. He's got a Neo. Very, very interesting. Is he going to attack? If he does, I will Mirror Wall. D-Spell. Okay, he's going to attack. And then I'm going to Mirror Wall. What? Oh, why, thank you for wasting your D-Spell. You know you carry that in your deck to destroy field spell users? That's what that's for. Doesn't that just shuffle your deck? Pay 300 life points, shuffle either your opponent's deck. I mean, that's not a great skill. That's not a great card. Who are you gonna shuffle? You're just gonna shuffle your own deck. Okay, well, feel free to pay 300 life points to do that. I don't mind. Shuffling your deck is not important, and thank you for not destroying Yami. I'm gonna summon Magical Marionette now. So, there we go. Very good. Awesome. He does have a face down, but if it's Mirror Wall, it won't matter if I use Riryoku. So, let's have your attack. And double your attack. And of course I get the spell counter for playing a spell card. And now we fight. Go. Pow! That's a lot of damage. And it looks like he does not have Michi in the back. In fact, I don't think it froze to let him play a card when I attacked either. So I don't think that was Mirror Wall. You always have to be careful of Mirror Walls in the metagame, but that's what Trap Jammer is for. So I don't know why he is shuffling his deck so much. I don't know why you would play a card like that in the first place. I can see, like, if there's, like, opponents who are always grabbing cards and putting them on the top of their decks, then maybe it'd be good to mess with those kinds of opponents. But anyway, I gotta destroy this guy with him. Hooray! I'm still gonna beat you, though. Alright, boom. Yay, win. Awesome. Well, that was interesting. I've never seen somebody play card shuffle before. That's a new one. I wonder why... I mean, honestly, it's just not a good card. But, oh well. So there's Silver Rank 2. There we go. A great way to end off the episode. But wait, there's more! We're actually not going to end off the episode yet, because I have a special treat for you guys. I want to show you a duel replay. So this top one here, Yami versus Yami, very epic match that I came across in casual duels, no less. I was only doing casual duels trying to get a weekly mission completed to get me, like, what, 5 gems? I had to do 5 PvP matches, so I was just in casual duels playing a few PvP matches there. And this happens. So I'll let you watch this duel. I'll commentate and try to pause it as necessary. But boy, oh boy, is this a crazy duel. So this is a mirror match. He does have a 23 card deck, but despite that, it's still... Look at this. Just watch, okay? So, we start with Trapjammer, Mirror Wall, and Gilgarth. He summons Maiden of Macabre, which is of course very difficult to beat, and a face down. So let's pause there. I drew Twister and I put that face down. Now he's going to get his attack points. I'm going to attack. Luckily his face down does not destroy me. So next turn, he summons Discblade Rider. Clearly he has something to beat me with, because that's not enough attack points on its own. But then he doesn't do anything. So I think, okay, he has to have a face down trap card, but I have Trapjammer. But unfortunately it turned out to be Enemy Controller, which is of course not a trap card, so he's going to change my battle position. Which is no big deal, really. I have Mirror Wall to stop him. He plays a face down card and attacks, and I do proc that Mirror Wall. He uses Trapjammer. I Trapjam his Trapjammer. That's one of the craziest parts of the duel. So there we go. He does not kill Gilgarth. My turn. I put Mirror Wall away, down goes Rope of Life, and then I summon Meiko. So, of course, the next thing I'm going to do is attack with Gilgarth, but he uses Security Orb to put me back into defense position. Oh my gosh. Now, right there, I actually made a mistake. I should have traded out with Meiko for him, because I know what his effect does, and he has a Security Orb in the graveyard that he can use for it now. But unfortunately, it's too late now. He's used it. There it goes, banished, and he attacks me. But, Rope of Life. Notice I discard Dark Magician, that's very important for later. So I get back Gilgarth, even stronger than before, 3,000 attack points. Beautiful. So I go ahead and summon the Man with Wajat here after a lot of thinking, even though it didn't show that, just because I want to see what his face down card is. And wouldn't you know it? Reinforcements. So yeah, that's very dangerous. So I end my turn. I decide, okay, so under his effects, he will go back to 2100 later, and then even with reinforcements he'll have 2600 and Gilgarth can still kill him. So I didn't attack that turn, but Dark Magician Girl comes out. Yeah. And notice, 2700 attack points. That's because Dark Magician is in the graveyard. Oh yes, you never see that effect. So she's getting an extra 300 attack points. She goes ahead and kills my Man with Wajat, and at this point I only have Twister in the back. And I know he has reinforcements, so I have no choice but to go on the defensive here. Now, at this point my opponent did do a misplay. I was thinking this whole time, oh man, all he has to do is activate reinforcements on his own and kill Gilgarth and I lose the game. He didn't do that, fortunately for me. He does summon a Gross Ghost, which I just set my own Gross Ghost, and pow, of course he's going to take some damage, and he decides to kill Meiko. Luckily for me, I summon Dark Magician Girl, and what we do here is we attack his Gross Ghost here, and then we attempt to trade, which forces him to use reinforcements, because otherwise his Dark Magician Girl is going to go away. Pow, but then next turn I'll easily be able to kill him, and there he surrenders. Man, that match went on for a good 10-15 minutes or so. We both sat there for a long time contemplating our moves. It's hard to show that in the duel replay, but gosh, that was such an epic duel. Never seen anything like it. It was so good. So I'm glad I got to show that off to you guys. Anyway, thank you guys ever so much for watching. Please come back next episode where we can hopefully make it Silver Rank 3 or more. But please remember to leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe before you go. But until next time, goodbye everyone. It's nighttime.